I must include been in negation, I was in negation, says Linda Kent, whose child advanced and consuming disturbance 15 years ago at the age of 19. I didn't wish to see down there was a issue, before her sibling done it really precise how we had a issue. Linda says she knew anything on consuming disorders behind later and was sluggish to choose up on the treacherous signs. Her history is not atypical, as a examination finds 1 in 3 adults could not be have any signs of an consuming disturbance. The YouGov examination of 2,108 adults in the UK, to mark consuming disorders knowledge 1 week, as well found 79% were incapable to be have mental symptoms, such as low personality esteem or possessing a deformed perceptual of way. The consuming disturbance Mercy Hit says low knowledge of the previous signs of illnesses, love, lack of appetite and bulimia is related to detained, treat and enlarged hazard of the disease proper lifetime threatening. Linda says the previous precautionary signs are frequently thin. In the previous days, you don't see all the signs. Several of them can be sentiment swings. My child became really closed and really peaceful. She begun to screen signs of avoiding meal, avoiding the true of wherever she was consuming how meal, and lie, so she'd say I ate over or I'm consuming at a boyfriend's, yet it was a really length period up drama signs were creature shown. It was her sibling who noted it and tell up and told, can't you see which's event, mother? The Mercy Hit says the major signs to look out for are, Hit head execution. Andrew Radford says the examination received information are anxious since while previous signs are selected upon and sufferers are purified previous, they are more than potential to do a supported restoration. If you are concerned on a household term, a boyfriend or fellow, say to them and promote them to trip their GP or personality refer to an consuming disturbance facility. Linda says parents and loved ones requirement to be aware how human beings in consuming disorders can be really reticent as they try to conceal the degree of their issue. They be really smart on not needing to be found of, a bit love alcoholics, so they be really smart at manipulative the position thereto. She recalls how one period she had leftward her child several chick in the refrigerator or, in and try to see love she had corroded it, the adolescent cut the flesh off the ivory, but threw it above the fencing so as not to be found. Before you know consuming disorders, you believe he's all on receive them to take, but he's the reason how as necessary visiting to. If the reason isn't dealt in, the meal win tea changing, since it all comes of a location of dangerous situation and monitoring, meal is the just item they can monitoring. Linda suggests how nobody who is worried on a favorite one should study the issues carefully and get assist as quickly as probable. Thou ve got to get onto it quite quick, the much longer you include it, the worst it is to transactions in previous intervene is completely core. If you can get treat previous, you can nip it in the bud over. Yet they include got to be in a location wherever they wish assist, she adds. In spite more than rather than 10 years of struggling lack of appetite, the history of Linda and her child does include a lucky end. I'm complete of expect, says Linda, if I believe behind 5.5 years, I was really concerned how I might not see my child live once again. If who as hardly as she was can drag via, down there's expect. But it conducted a lot of loving, thoroughness and loyalty, but down there is expect.